Welcome, people of life, light, and the dark. You know, we must beware. We must be very, very aware. Like I said before, something wicked over something wicked over this way comes. And it's because we allow it. It's because we make certain decisions and we allow it. And then we sit back and we wonder, or we sit back and we try to figure out how we're going to fight it. But over here on my channel, we talk about intuition, know thyself, and how important it is to know thyself and to not allow this world to get us one track minded or get us under mind control or brainwashed into things that are outside of ourselves, because I speak about how powerful we are as a people. Hey, Camp Powhatan, how are you doing this great sunrise, family? I talk about how powerful we are as a people and about our minds, how incredible they are. But under certain circumstances, we allow those outside of us that don't have what we have to be under control of things. Because we don't know that we are the gods. We don't know that we are it. And no matter how hard I try to show you that, um, people refuse to see that about themselves. Or at least I just reach only a small amount of people to see that about themselves. But I'm on here because it's very critical. I see 2020 now. I see 2020. I see what lurks and comes our way. You see what lurks and comes your way. You just so one track minded that you don't keep an open mind to the world around you and put yourself above it. You either put yourself in it or under it. In it or under it. And that's not hard to do. It's very easy to do. Because once again, when I talk about the blue pill and the red pill, that's what we fall into. The blue pill is so convincing. It's a lie. It's a fake world. But it's so strong and it's so convincing to you. And it makes reality, it makes your reality. But it's not your reality. It's not our reality. But it seems so very real. What seems so very real is a nightmare. It's not where you should be. And that's that blue pill stuff that you're on. And the red pill can help you because you're not in a lie. You're not in a lie. You're not in your reality either, but you're not in a lie. You're still in a dream world. But that's why the blue pill can easily get to you. This is why the blue pill can easily get to you, because you're still in the matrix with the blue and the red. But the red pill is your way out. The red pill is definitely your red way out. because it allows your mind to control things, your reality. What's your reality, what you want to be your reality, and what you don't want to be your reality. The blue pill is going to stuff it down your throat. The blue pill is going to take this pandemic and control you, this pandemic, and control you. The blue pill is going to turn you into a robot and control you, your life, your everything, because you want that rulership over you. You want that God over you. But that red pill is going to allow you to shape what you want your world to be. And you have that right. You have that. You're born here. You have that right to a beautiful, clear journey, safe, beautiful journey. You have that right to that. But the blue pill comes and intervenes in your beautiful, clear journey and says that you cannot make that decision on your own because you gave up your mind. You gave up your mind. So when you give up your mind under the blue pill, you can't make that decision on your own. They have to be in control of everything. And they give you the illusion because they will project upon their bad ways onto your free mind and way of being. They will project that as being something criminal and bad. And that's a dangerous thing, a very dangerous thing. And as can see, we can currently see it in the world. That's the thing about it. We have to be vigilant because anywhere like New York City, for instance, Kumo, I've always been very, very suspicious of that man since day one. He is deep state. He is deep state. And I know that here in Virginia, nobody really wanted Trump. I mean, wanted Biden. I know for a fact nobody wanted Biden. Not too many people, but it's a small number of people that did want Biden here in VA. But Kumo, we see what he is doing to New York now. We see what the deep state is already starting to do to our people here in America, right? Now, we wouldn't need to think about war or fighting anyone if we had used our noodles, our minds. If we had used our minds, and it's not too late to use our minds, but some of us want to fight. It seems like some of us want to go the last minute. Some of us are hard-headed. We don't listen. We don't try to make great decisions. People can't make great decisions when they don't even know themselves. They're not connected to their higher self, or they don't listen to the voice within, deeply within, that's trying to tell you, stop arguing, stop taking sides, and see the big picture. Look at the whole thing. You know, you must in the east is because it's 3:13 a.m. here. Yeah, California. Yeah, I'm in the east now, Terry. I used to be in California before 2012. Um, I think I left California early in the springtime or in the early summer of 2012. I left there. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm on the East Coast now. I apologize, Terry. But I had to come on and give this important detrimental message to the people, because it's very important that we recognize that our reality has always been shaped by an illusion. You know, if someone didn't tell us to always focus on our race and have the people out there advocating us to focus on our race, like those who are discriminating against us, why should we really, when we really examine the whole situation, why should we get stuck on fighting for our own natural rights? Okay, you at work. Why should we get stuck on that? Why don't we just look over those people and start our own things? Get ourselves economically right. Because as long as we engage in those with those who hate us, we're going to deal with the same thing. That's what they don't tell us, but that's something we should know. And basically, what we've been doing is keep patronizing their businesses instead of starting our own and stuff like that. Under Trump, we were doing good until because we started Black First, right? We started patronizing our own. We started bringing more businesses in. And then the pandemic hit. Of course, the pandemic is going to hit because these devils in high places are aware that Black people were coming up under Trump because Trump is America first. And he suggests that all other countries be their country first. It's very critical that these countries think about themselves and their people first. I say that again. It's very important that these countries think about themselves and their people first. Like it's very important that America think about itself first. Because what's going to happen is someone can easily, an evil mind can easily come and take over the world and control everyone because people were asleep and people were caught up in their minds with so much other distractions that mean nothing, just distractions. This is what the red pill can do. The red pill gives you an out. The red pill allows your free rights to ring king. The blue pill is going to lie to you, keep you in the illusion of racism. Racism is real, but mind you, why are we still allowing them to step on our socks and not allow us to walk? We're the ones that are allowing them to step on our socks while we're trying to walk. And, you know, if someone's been honest with you, you can do one of two things. You can get upset and leave, or you can get upset and try to force that person viewpoint to change. I think it's best to, you know, use your free right to leave that person's place where that person is standing, because you're not going to change that person's mind because we're outsider. That person has to change from themselves, from the inside of themselves. And if they're hollow, they're never going to change, probably. And it's not up to us to change that. It's not up to us to teach somebody. If they ain't naturally got it, they ain't naturally got it. And that's just let you know that that's not a healthy place for you to be. And that's honesty. That's your choice of your reality. That's your choice of how you're going to live your life. That's letting you know, that's a sign of you to know that it's time for me to get away from this, out of this, and go build somewhere else because this person does not want to build. This person wants to tear me down. Know who wants to build with you and who wants to tear you down. Those who want to tear you down should not have no place or should not be allowed in your space, in your existence. So it's not very hard when you want to face reality, your truth reality. But it's hard when you want to live in that illusion and continuously to fight something that really doesn't exist until you give validity to it, until you legitimize that. Hey, that guy from Texas, welcome. And many times we find ourselves thinking that we give power to things that we should not give power to because we have good hearts and we're sympathetic, empathetic, but that is not reciprocated back to us. So we cannot compromise when it comes to ourselves and our what we want. We have to know what we want and not allow certain things into our spaces at all. Know what you want and be stick stick to your boundaries. Stick to your boundaries. Hold boundaries. Definitely hold boundaries. Because right now there's a large number of people, even the police, the law enforcement, all our law enforcements. There's a fight for your God natural rights. The natural rights that you have, that's what your fight is right now. And you don't want to fight later. You don't want that fight later. You want that fight now. You don't want a bloody, violent fight later. You want to nip it in the bud now. Classy. You want to be classy, which is good because it's using the mind. And it's very detrimental because they're using their mind to undermine us. And it's very critical that we know that the most important thing is our souls, right? Is our souls. And we're like the outer protection of that. If we're aware of who we are, we're protected by that. If we're doing all the things the right way, then we need to be on that clear path. On that clear path. We already see that innocent Black children are being harmed every day. We have to really, really, really we have to really, really, really know what is going on around us. We have to know that and have that intuition, that sense of discernment, so we can put this work in. There are things that are happening now. We're seeing the red pill reality and we're seeing the blue pill reality. The blue pill is feeding us illusion every day. It's our local governments that are in the deep state that are about to lose a lot of offices. But the people are in control of that. That's the thing. We, the people. But the blue pill makes us think that we're not in control of that, that they don't work for us. They work for George Soros, huh? They work for the Rothschilds. They work for the Bilderbergers. They work for the 1%, right? That's what the blue pill wants to have us think. No, they work for us.
My husband love and kisses.
Hey. Bye. They work for us, not the other way around. They work for us, family. We got to stand up and come out of this mind that they have, the blue pill mind of being on the plantation that they have put within us, to where we have to have someone over us or someone taking advantage of us. They constantly are taking advantage of us as Black people. They take advantage of Black people. 2020 visions should give you that insight today, this year, that we have been all that time been taken advantage of. Our situation has been taken advantage of and utilized. George Soros, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, he's behind all of that. The Dems are behind all kinds of groups. Al Qaeda, the group that went over and killed Gaddafi, the groups that always infiltrated Africa and turned them against each other, their own people, so they can get things out of resources and land and kill people off the land. This is what our own people over here in America do right now, around the world, under these people. Under these people. So we all should be getting our 2020 vision. We all should be seeing That's what I mean by I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I want to create warriors of you, soul warriors, like in my vision, saving our people, saving ourselves, helping our people to save themselves, to see who they truly are, that they are the gods and goddesses. And our mind is more powerful than the sword. We can live by the sword, die by the sword, or we can live by the mind and live and walk down that clear path with beautiful blue clear water and beautiful clear sky, seeing 2020. We can do that, family. We can do that starting now, because it all starts from within us. We have the control. We always had the control. Yes, free the mind and free the land, love. Definitely. So, family, with that said, I have to go. Always remember, true love, real peace, and our higher self within is it's our soul. It's our soul. So we don't have to wait on a God to come. God is already here with us and already at work. We just need to we need to understand who we are and how to work, how things work within us. How we're more powerful than anything on this earth. Because that's why they take our minds and want to shape it and want us to be against this man Trump, who already knows. You know, I spoke before about how we control them, but we don't just control them, we control this whole existence. We just have to put it to work, family. So, with that said, nothing on this earth is greater than who we are and what we have within us. Hey, DOD, welcome. And we got to always remember that. We have to always, always remember that. That nothing is greater than our energy. So, thank you guys for being here, but I have to run. So, with that said, always remember true love is what we look for, because we don't want to get into delusional mind that someone loves us and we love them, because it might not be love. So, real peace, not no fake peace that we're living in currently, putting us to sleep and rocking us to sleep and making us think everything's all right when it's not. It's the peace that we create. That's only the peace that we create as a people that's going to be real in the higher self within, because there's no other thing outside of us that is going to lead and guide us but that thing inside of us. And working together, we all have the peace of that of the whole, right? So when we work together on our clear paths, we create a beautiful reality, a reality of that is real, that is our truth. So with that said, peace and love, family. Till next time.